Next up, and also, I ate lunch with this neighbor, and I watched him eat a Jersey Mike sandwich. 2 bites. 2 bites. Wide open. 2 bites. So I think maybe we calm ourselves with the comments, buddy boy. Next up, at UFC Vegas 92, we have Thomas Nolan taking on Victor Martinez in a fight with some very wide odds that have moved slightly in each direction only to level off where they are now. I think people see the odds. They see that Tom Nolan just lost, and then they want to bet the other side, and then people look at the other side, and they go right back to Tom Nolan. People don't necessarily know what to do with this fight because of the odds and because Tom Nolan is winless in the UFC, but he is a very talented, very dangerous guy, and that's why these odds are what they are. We got Victor Martinez at 13-5. He is 4-1 in his last 5. He is coming back after a year layoff. He's taking on Tommy Knowles, 6-1 in his career, 4-1 in his last 5, coming off his first career loss. Tom Nolan is a long, lean, rangy striker. I have compared him physically to Corey Sandhagen in the past. He's got that same sort of lurchy shoulder, that same stance, but a very different striking style. He's not herky-jerky. It is very clean. It is straight. It is very technical. He has no problem getting into a brawl, though, and outside of that last fight, he does have a solid chin. You go watch the rest of his tape, you watch the regional stuff, he gets blasted with overhand rights and just keeps moving forward, doesn't flinch. He's got good pressure, lots of volume, tons of power, but the takedown defense is a bit lacking. He is coming off that loss against Nicolas Mata. He's taking on Victor Martinez. This guy's a fast, powerful striker who has that Mexican fighting spirit. He's not going to quit on you. His kicks are not great. And the reason I say that is because he'll leave them out there. He won't even hide them behind punches. He'll just throw a lazy kick. It'll get caught. He'll get taken down. His boxing, however, is very clean. His BJJ defense is solid. His scramble and skills and get-up game is decent as well. He is definitely a striker, but you might see the occasional takedown here or there, and I expect him in this fight to try to squeeze one in. He's coming off that knockout loss to the unbelievable striker, Jordan Leavitt. And that's a quality loss in the striking department. Jordan Leavitt knocking you out. I mean, that is just what is going to happen. Like Jamal Hill got knocked out. Yeah, all right, you fought Alex Pereira. And if you come down to this weight class, you got knocked out by Jordan Leavitt. That happens, man. Jordan Leavitt hits like a freight train. You got to go with Tom Nolan here. He should be much better, more technical, hit just as hard, if not harder. The length, the reach could all be issues as well. The problem is, he is winless in the UFC. He did just lose that fight, knocked out. We don't know how some of these young guys bounce back. He's fighting another striker. I don't know if he's going to come in here, not a care in the world. Like, I don't care. I got knocked out. No big deal. Fight the way that he always fights. Or is he going to come in here, be tentative, be afraid to commit? All of a sudden, he's looking for cage control because he doesn't want to stand in the pocket and let it go. I think Tom Nolan wins. These odds worry me just a touch. What do you think, Baby Green?
It is of my opinion that Tom Nolan getting knocked out, I mean, it was going to happen eventually, right? The way that he fights, as reckless as he gets and as much as he was getting hit, it was going to happen eventually. And honestly, it's probably better that it happened when it did, right? You don't want to win a few in a row. You're almost to the rankings or whatever. Then it happens, you know. That was a nice wake-up call that you can't come in against UFC caliber fighters and just bulldoze, right? You can't bully people. And you're going to have to eventually learn that lesson. I believe he probably did learn that lesson. We'll see if he changed up his style a little bit. Even if he doesn't change up his style, I don't think Victor's that type of dude. I don't think Victor's got, life-changing power. He's not really fast with the hands. He's not really dynamic anywhere. I think he could, extend this fight more than people think. But Tom Nolan's, even his old style, I think would be fine here to get this finish. But even if he comes in a little bit more tentative and is a little bit more of a dynamic striker, or maybe mixes his own takedown off the rip and just tries to get ground and pound like we've seen in the past, I think Tom Nolan should be fine here. I mean, if he loses this fight, he definitely is not a dude. But I think he should be fine here.
Yeah, I mean, I think he wins as well. I completely agree. I think he wins. And I might just be a little too conservative this year. We've had a lot of big upsets. We've had a lot of these UFC, young in their career contender series guys just not be who we thought they were going to be. Tom Nolan should be far better. And getting knocked out by Jordan Leavitt is just not, it's just not a good thing. Somebody said and I don't think this is sarcasm. That's the only reason I'm saying it. I can't pick a dude coming off a KO to a gay guy, and I can't pick a minus 400 coming off a loss. Jordan Levitt's not, he's got a wife and kids. He just acts that way to be funny. Not that that affects anything here, but just to clarify. Victor Martinez getting finished by Jordan Levitt standing up is of some concern. Tom Nolan's going to be the pick. If you want to do something with him, that's fine. I just would not be overly exposed. You going to spend the $9,500 in the DK?
He should get a finish, honestly.
Probably. I think there's more value in him in DraftKings than maybe some bets, unless you're going to go proppy.
This is probably one of those fights where in the first 30 seconds you're going to wish that you had Tom Nolan in a parlay.
Yeah. No, I mean you're probably not wrong. Honestly, I went the other route. I went the other route. When I picked against Veronica Hardy, I had the same thought you had. As soon as I saw how fast Veronica Hardy was and how sloppy JJ Aldrich was trying to get her against the cage, and Veronica was like, wah, wah, like just lightning fast, I was like, shit. I immediately was like, shit. And this fight could be exactly that. As soon as Tom Nolan just bang, bang, right up the middle, it's like, damn it.
Yeah, Victor's not going to be.
Damn it.
He's going to have to tough this out. He's not very fast.
Yeah. No, well, and toughening it out's not going to be the easiest task in the world either. I do think Tommy Knowles is solid at $9,500 in your DraftKings fantasy lineup. If you do want to check out all the picks, the bets, the round line leans, and more, it's only $10 for an entire month. It's going to include every single event in that 30-day period. WeWantPicks.com. Click Become a Member at the top. It is quite literally the best, most valuable product in this space at that price point. If you could find something that even resembles what we offer anywhere near that price point, I'll give you premium for free. Before you go, let me give you $50. Anybody who goes to WeWantPicks.com/bets and signs up with any one of our affiliate partners gets $50 as a thank you. Use the link, sign up, make a deposit. We send you $50 as a thank you.